Hello everyone, and welcome back to Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. This is episode 62. Last time, through the Cerulean coast, we went down the stone coffin fissure, making our way through to the Garden of Deep Purple, with St. Trina and Thualier hanging out together in beautiful slumber. Now we got some dialogue from St. Trina through slumber, by figuring out that by being drowsy, you were able to awaken and hear the words of St. Trina. Thualier just wasn't paying attention. And very, very interesting. We have to stop Miquella. That is the thing. It seems as though all signs are pointing towards Miquella being like the be-all, end-all final boss of this arrangement, which would be very interesting because we haven't seen much of Miquella at all outside of like some artwork, so I'd be really curious to see how that's going to work. I wonder if that's going to be like a surprise. It's going to be even harder than Melania type experience, because Melania, Blade of Miquella, who was never known defeat. What if Melania was merely the apprentice to a master? Pull that out of the bag. We'll see, but makes me very curious to see how that'll go. Indeed. Now, continuing our adventure today, we will be exploring more of the Cerulean coast. So we'll be checking out this area and seeing what we can uncover. Very daunting, this map, isn't it? I think let's go and push off in the westerly direction. We're going to see what's going on over here, because I was quite attracted to this, which we could see when we tried to enter the Cerulean coast from up here before knowing that it was basically impossible. There's a lot of the stone coffin structures here. There's also an island over here, but I don't have any super clear landmarks to cling onto. It also seems as though we're on a lower region here. There is an upper section, which I've got to figure out getting up onto as well. I wonder if the upper section might be from the Dragon's Pit specifically, because you could go through here and then potentially check that out. That's actually quite interesting, but this could also be a way up. This is the hard thing about this map, is it's really hard to absorb the sheer depth of it all, because it's not consistent with its own scaling, unfortunately. You do have situations where something is drawn in a very similar fashion, but is much closer to you than something else, and it's unfortunately quite hard to determine why on a 2D map. What is going on here? Oh, you've got a thing on your head. Oh. That's not what I want equipped. Oh. What are you? You got bugs on your brain, huh? You okay. Whoa, that's cool. Oh, you're trying again, huh? And you succeeded, huh? Ooh, let me out of this thing! Oh, so it tries to grab you. Oh! Jesus Christ, bro! Oh my god, look at that! That's gnarly. Fucking bug brain parasite taking over the body, making it go crazy. Okay. That's cool. Spent too long being overwhelmed by what that even looks like for me to fight it effectively. Now I will go and kill it. Now I will finish it off for good. Look at that thing, so creepy. You met my sword. Would you like to meet my sword? Want to meet my sword? About that. Never mind. I'll leave my taunting until after our business is concluded. Well, alright then. Well, alright then. I saw you being red from a distance before. Maybe that was to the creature that we just killed. Not protecting any turtles around here, are you? So there's a way down from up there. You can see the graves on the wall. What's happening now? Oh god. I'm like, what is that noise? Being attacked by an elemental bowl. Lost ashes of war. So it seems that these... I can't target these things. Okay. What the fuck? I can't target that. Goddamn... sad tree defense system. Oh, I thought I could sneak up on you. Apparently not. Oh my lord. Hey, yeah. He's been grabbed. Yummy. Who put that cliff edge there? Who put that there? One day From Software will add swimming and we'll all be fine. I'll fall down and I'll swim. God damn. Okay. Don't mess with those things. You can't sneak up on them either, so don't even try. You will pay the price. He's hanging out near a withered tree. Looks like we've got a another one of those mausoleums on that island. Just have to look at getting there. I am kind of hoping that there will be one of those spring traps that will allow us to boost on up onto the onto the higher platform with Torrent, but we'll see. Unfortunately, seems a little bit out of reach, so I may have to go up the long way and see what's going on up there. In terms of getting over there, I see crabs. So we're going to try and figure out how to get over there. Either we're able to cross like low tide and get over there, or we're going to have to teleport over there, similar to how we teleported into that upper region a little while ago. The Gravekeeper's Cookbook, number 1. A record of crafting techniques of the Gravekeepers who watch over those who rest in the realm of shadow. Peak bone arrows. Okay. Animal bone with putrescent soaked tip. Releases a white smoke at the point of impact, luring in foes of human build who are not in combat and drawing their aggression. Effective on demi-humans even if they are already in a combat state, and fletching ends distance. Let's go over here. They might have answers in terms of crossing over in this direction. Looks like there's... where the crabs are, it's shallow, but definitely not near. It'd be cool if there was like a sandbar or something so we can get over there. It's seeming to me like we'll need to teleport over there. There'll be like another teleport place. Oh, there is a grace point here. a lot of dogs. Let us touch the grace point. The Cerulean coast to the west. I so badly wish those were two-way streets, but I understand why they are not. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go from the dragon. Part of me is like looking around here being like, please have one of those like trapped wind springs. I forget what they're called. Please have one of those so I can boost myself up. We'll go in here. We'll check this out. Don't particularly have a destination in mind, but we are just seeing what we can find in these spots. Ooh. That's a demi-human. It's our little Yoda. So, we got another swords master coming on in. Hey, what? Yoda. Green lightsaber and everything, dude. Oh, God. Wish we could move like that. Yay. Oh. Starlight shards. I was going to try and deflect one of those attacks, but... a couple of angry ones over there. A quaint little grove here. I was like, okay, they're red, like aggressive, but they're not doing anything. Oh no, they do something. They expand to a bulbous proportion. Oh, hello. Spirit sword. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to steal your ancient smithing sword there, but, spirit sword, sorry. And I'm out of here. No secret behind the waterfall. Damn, so we got a bunch of demi-humans hanging out in here. Get zapped by the energy balls too. It's hard to look for items within the blue flowers too, because all blend. So I've been lucky to find what I have at the moment. Very colourful, very beautiful, very hard to find things. Stake America leading up ahead. Our Spirit Sword is a sharp blade sculpted into a twisted shape, a sword that has seen many years of use in the gravesite, said to serve as a medium for communion with spirits. Rank of Slash, spin around slashing foes while summoning vengeful spirits which chase down foes. Okay, so we've seen that in action. We've seen those spirits attacking us. And there's a follow-up attack. Interesting. Okay. So there's a Stake of America here, but it doesn't look like a boss fight because there's a whole group of them. Look at that one, it's got a little crown. Oh god, hello. We've been seen by the doggy boy. Look at the little crown with the spear. We've got King of the Demi-Humans here. Alright, let's try and do one by one. Maybe 2 on 1. Hello everyone, I come in peace. I wish to speak to the to this demi-human king of yours. We can also summon here. God, there's quite a few of them. They're not hurting anyone. They're just chilling on the beach. I'm just coming in to fuck up their day, apparently. I can't... There we go, I can target him. Oh, sorry. Oh god, he's getting up. Oh shit! Demi-Human Queen Mariga is actually a boss surrounded by demi-humans. Holy shit. Okay. I love the concept of Marika and Mariga as like the demi-human version. Oh god. I think we've had something similar to this in the base game as well. I remember this being quite early on. Oh! Alright, I'm gonna deal with the subjects first, Queen. God, imagine if all of these were just little Swordmaster Yoshas instead. All over. Just you and me now. So Bloodborne. Bad for you. I don't feel as bad for you anymore. I'm really surprised at the lack of poise break. Starline sword, cool. There was a point where I'm like, could this potentially be a boss fight? Because there's a Stake of America and a summoning pool, so I was like, this would be weird. I was like, maybe it'll be a fake out and a dragon will just come in and wipe them all out. So that's why I was like, I'm expecting something big. Sword encrusted with a line of stars fashioned from small pieces of crude glintstone. Weapon of the demi-human swordsman. Oh, cool. So this is like the one that the little guys are using. When bestowed with this weapon by their queen, the swordsmen swear to find the truth that lies at the end of the procession of stars. Now, I'm not sure how it's pronounced and how the community has decided to pronounce this swordsman's name. You know, I just call him Ounce. Ounce's Line of Stars. This skill, named after a demi-human swordsmaster, imbues sorceress energy into lined glintstones and executes a slash attack. Repeated inputs allow for up to 2 follow-up attacks, each dealing greater damage than the last. Let's see what this is like. Can I even wield it properly? I can. It requires 21 intelligence. Nice. Smart enough for this gun. This gun of a sword. Son of a gun. I was expecting to shoot stars out of it, hence the gun. But I do that instead. And I can do follow-up attacks, so... The follow-up attacks, and it causes blood loss build-up. Nice. Try to see what if the follow-up attacks are by pressing the same button again, or whether I do different ones. But Blessing of Marika doesn't restore my FP as well, does it? Just my healing. Slow, purposeful strikes. Very interesting how slow the strikes are. What if I want to move really fast and bounce around the arena? Take another look around here. Anything we are able to do here? Careful not to fall off. I love how oceans work in FromSoft logic. It's always like, here's a little bit of the shallow, and then steep death. Very, very steep death. It's an item up there, but I think it's going to be a ghost glovewort, sadly. So this is what we were looking at when we were up on high, this thing. It's a great grave glovewort. It's better than a normal one. I don't know why. I was like, I can survive that fall, dude. I was like, I can survive that fall. What do you mean? It's very funny. Alright, let me see. I've got some FP. Let's experiment more with this attack. Ah, okay. There you go. There's the follow-up. Whoa! So, yeah. I can bounce around. I even go up a little bit. Yeah, maybe. Okay, that's really awesome. So the follow-up attack is continuing to press the trigger. Oh, that's so cool. That's really fun. I like that a lot. That's cool. And then there's just no star power when you're out of FP. Very cool. let's go get my runes back, and then look up there. And then get out of here. So we found a demi-human queen. Can't move. What just happened? Oh, that's weird. Okay. My for some reason it like auto tabbed out of Elden Ring for some reason. Very strange. I don't know why I'm doing this myself. I literally jumped off and I was like, I'm gonna die again. Oh no. I got distracted by my thing minimizing. Okay, third time's the charm at learning how to drop down from one of these. So it's my first day playing a From Software game. I'm sure I'll pick it up eventually. Okay. Let's get this sword off as well. Now, we'll check up over on the side here. Take a look and see if there's an item for us to pick up over here. A couple of demi-humans just chilling. So I think whenever I see the flowers that are this bright, I'm trying to look for an item amongst it. Because it's harder to see because it's so bright. Alright, I think we're okay. I think it was just the demi-human queen, and now these demi-humans are subjects without a queen to pledge their allegiance to. Now, they're really keeping our aggro for quite some time. So this... see, there's an area under here, right? There's a whole beach. How am I supposed to know that there's a beach underneath here that I can run on through? There's that. Come on out. I think stopped that. This is just a dead end. It's time to leave. Ended up getting a couple of cool swords as a reward. Hello. How long will we get chased, huh? Now I'm thinking I want to go back to Dragon's Pit Terminus and see if we can curve around here and check out the upward section. I also think because I think we came from here, right? We started here and then we went through here, and that's where that is. We went down this way, but we haven't gone down this way. Like, what if that is a way up? That there. That gap. I forget. But then this doesn't look traversable at all. I feel inherently misled. Alright, we're going to go to the Dragon's Pit Terminus, so we're going to go back to this area and take a moment to explore. But we can't summon Torrent immediately because we're still in a cave. Turn right at the dragon's fighting. Oh no, that's later, isn't it? This is just the one dragon, isn't it? about the beautiful crimson fog. Boy, oh boy, I wonder if a dragon is going to wake up. So we can go this way, which is the direction that we failed to locate when we were first here, because we didn't have a map giving us a very obvious pathway. Kind of got caught up in one path only. Now we can go here and check out this giant dragon corpse. What y'all looking at standing around for? Damn, dude, this is crazy. What is going on there? By the mouth. Holy shit. Look at that, just that image, man. There's a grace point and like blood flame. Oh man, look at that. Photo mode when, honestly? Because look at that shit. Just take a moment to screenshot this when the red lightning is at its brightest. Look at that. Crazy. There ain't no photo mode. I gotta take my screenshots where I can get them. And over this side, it's a little bit zoomed in. But what a shot that is. Beautiful dragon smiling for the camera. Hello. Ooh, Egon's cookbook. Egon's got a cookbook too. Crafty techniques left by a warrior who challenged the vile dragon Bale, only to be grievously injured and broken by fear. Contains details on how a mere mortal can fell a mighty dragon. Acquire the knowledge to craft the following: dragon, communion, grease, and harpoon. Okay, so grease. Dragon, so there was Dragon Wound, now this one is Dragon Communion, so granting potent anti-dragon effects. We can make a couple of those with a sharp gravel stone. A tool of the old Dragon Communion warriors who are the agents of ancient dragons' hatred for their lowborn descendants. And I will make 2 of those, and then might make my dragon katana even stronger. And then there was also... what were they? Dragon Communion. Harpoons. I would have thought that they would be considered arrows. Okay, I'm looking for it. Oh, here we go. Dragon Communion. I need 2 sharp gravel stones, but I just had throw to inflict damage with anti-dragon effects, so you can hold 5 of those. Inflict heavy damage. An anti-dragon effect, just throw in those bad boys. That's kind of cool. Well, if I get some more sharp gravel stones, I'll know what to do. Considering the dragon that's on the way up the jagged peak, the Grand Altar, Dragon Communion. Wow. This. It's a dragon man. Whoa, we got a dragon man NPC.
Warrior troop.
Sorry?
Picture yourself feasting upon a dragon's essence.
Dragon woman
On
NPC.
the throbbing heart of the oldest, vilest dragon of them all. It would be the purest form of communion, the fullest sating of your hunger and your consummation as a dragon whole.
Wow. Okay. Devour draconic essence? Sure thing. I mean, we've done that enough, haven't we? Already?
Yes, as it should be. Now, seek the jagged peak. There you will find Bale, the oldest and vilest of all dragons, landbound warrior. Follow your desire and slay the foul beast. Devour its throbbing heart. I will grant you the strength required. In the name of my lord, Placidusax.
Placidusax. Yo. Ancient Dragon's Blessing. Oh yeah, okay. Uses FP to increase all damage negation. Favor bestowed by the Dragon Communion Priestess in the name of the Dragon Lord Placidusax. Consume FP to increase all forms of damage negation, including physical. This also increases damage negation while guarding as an additional effect. Each night, the Priestess offers her own sleep to her Lord, and in turn receives the power of his favor. So this is a consumable? Is it? I assume this is like a rechargeable thing when we rest at a spot, right? But it has number 1. You can only hold 1. I just realized that the Blessing of Marika is one that does not refresh, and I actually wasted that when I used that earlier, which was pretty stupid of me. Considering I could only hold 1 of these, I assume I should use it when I'm fighting against Bale specifically, but let's see. Grand Altar of Dragon Communion. We have the blessing. We can have a cheeky little selfie here.
Warrior true, what is it that you need?
Ooh, I can ask about Bale and I can ask about Egon here.
In a time long past, Bale turned upon the Dragon Lord. The foul traitor assailed our master and inflicted a grievous wound, only to make a hasty retreat, becoming a sworn enemy of the brood. Since that day, Bale and his bloodline, the Drakes, have served as sacrifices for Dragon Communion, landbound warrior. My lord, Placidusax, has shown your kind what must be done. Seek communion. Sate your boundless appetite. Feel the euphoria of a dragon's essence taking root in your meager frame.
Interesting. Will we get more dialogue or the same?
In time long, the foul trick becoming a sworn
enemy of the brood.
Feel.
Okay, let's ask about Egon.
I remember that name well. The broken Drake warrior, driven by bottomless hunger and fiery ambition. Precisely what the Dragon Lord envisaged for men who partake in Dragon Communion. The mad hunger and fierceness of spirit that only flows from those young and short of sight. He rather reminds me of Bale. In fact, such thoughts are unfathomable to ones as old as we.
Ooh, okay. Love it. Examine the altar. Communion with Baal. And the ritual of dragon communion as well. Oh, look at this. Look at this pose, dude. I've got to get myself in a good shot of this. Hold on. Let's see if this is possible. Yeah, man, it pops up with an examine altar when I'm in the middle of the animation. You see, this is what. You see what photo mode would be good for. Alright, I got my cool photo opportunity. Now let's actually do the thing. So, communion with Baal. So, we get to actually see what we'll get with the heart of Baal. Baal's tyranny and Baal's flame lightning. Feels like we should not read the lore of those until we probably have the heart. I don't know. Just a hunch. I don't want to read those if we're... Maybe, we'll leave that. We'll come back once we have Baal's heart, and we'll cash it in and we'll read the lore of those. And then we have the Ghost Flame Breath with normal dragon hearts. The land of spirit graves is home to all manner of dead, and even the corpses of fallen dragons found their way there. Several of them were endowed with such vivacity that even in death they could not fully die. Again, we need faith for that to do our yummy dragon powers. The dead dragon right by the big boy. When will FromSoft give us a dragon fight that is to this scale? I can get him. Hiya! Let's have a fight where the dragon eats us and we have to fight its way out of the stomach. Make it happen. Okay. So we have a new companion here. The NPC of the Dragon Communion Priestess and the Grand Altar of Dragon Communion. So once we have Baal's heart, we can return. Just love the full location of the dragon wing. And, hey, we got a Dragon Communion harpoon. I didn't have to make one. Chalk that up to being like these were harpoons that were thrown into the dragon. Okay, look at that. So we can see another furnace golem. This is fucked. Look at this. Whoa! God, for a second, when I saw that curve, I was like, that is not going to be like an actual pathway, is it? I think we can almost drop down from the wing here, but I feel like we'll die. Can we get in there? I don't know how, I don't know how good it is for us to... Oh, there you go. Up here. Seeing what we can climb of this dragon. Just the idea of being able to scale a dragon and explore... Oh god, I think that was the thing that killed it. something much, much, much larger than even... Ooh, even a dragon. Look at that. Can't crush this because I can't attack it. There we go. Hey, one broken rune hidden in there. Look at that. How's this just for a spot that you can stand on and be like, I made it here? That's so weird. Just like, yeah, I made it. What a shot that is, you know? I thought I would block. Hold on. I thought I was gonna block with it. Freaked me the hell out. Such a cool shot. As I continue dancing around this dragon's corpse. From up here, we should be able to drop down into that belly spot that we were just looking at. Oh, I might have to... Oh, no. Hold on. I'm going to go back up again, because I throw down a tiny little point of no return. Yeah, so what we're going to do, watch this, is we'll go back up around here. Here. And now we're in here. There's nothing to be found in here. Except sloshing noises. But we get to say we made it there. And now, it looks like my thoughts were true. We've gone over from the Cerulean coast to these red flowers instead, so we're up on a higher level. I guess we'll try and find a grace point up here too. Oh god, okay. Charo's Hidden Grave. This is actually a whole other named location. What is that? Oh, it's another one of those things. They got more of those guys. What's that? Grave Keeper's Brain Pan. What the fuck is that? Hard. Material used for crafting items. The old Gravekeeper's a boatsman and continue to summon the dead even after withering away. Get that right. I'm trying to look for grace. Guess that Gravekeeper might be a boss. Gravekeeper's Cookbook number 2. A Polterstone. I do wish that there was a... because it has just default order. I wish that I could do it by acquisition. These are where some stones are, but not the stone that I'm looking for. Polterstone. Grave Cricket and Spirit Gravestone. Creates noises imitative of human presence where it lands when thrown, said to have been used by the solitary gravekeepers to distract themselves from their longing for company. Interesting. Throw it to distract against invaders. Be like, there's a human presence over there. Psych. there's a grace point after this guy in the boat. Doesn't seem like he's a boss. Oh god, it's one of those. I don't know how to attack this guy when we poise break him. Yikes. Fucking hell. Been a while since I've had to face up against one of these fuckers, and I can see why. What a boatman. Yeah, wait a minute, Mr. Boatman. It's gone up here. I see a little boat. You're not getting away from me, pal. Yep. So I don't know what to do after the poise break there. Whatever, he's dead. You there with the silly hat. Tibia's cookbook. It's a bone joke. Okay, Tibia's cookbook. Record of crafting techniques of one of the mariners, the oldest of gravekeepers. The Call of Tibia. Details an ancient means of summoning the dead. What is a Call of Tibia? Uses FP to summon one lost in death. Okay. Creature spins and mows down foes in the vicinity 3 times before dissipating. Interesting. Okay. The dead have long been left to wander. What they need is leadership. And the ghost flame bloom. Of a pair with another gravesite flower, the great violet, all but incorporeal, it burns without so much as a sound. Burning flower is such an interesting concept. So cool. Grace point discovered. That's what I was looking for. And what's this place called? None other than the Hidden Graves. Right on top of each other, but at least we now have our pathway that's up here. So we essentially came from there and went whee. So let's go take a look around here before we proceed. Look around this hidden grave. Call it hidden, but I'd call it hard to get to, I suppose. Whoa. Is that a... That's a fucking giant one of those birds, dude. That's a giant one of those birds, man. Ah, just when you think they couldn't get any bigger. Love the color of these flowers, though. Such a creepy little crafting item to pick up, the brain pan. hopefully this giant bird is just for decoration, right? Oh god. They're disturbing the dead. Trying to lock onto it from a distance. Oh, okay. Doesn't seem like the big one is alive. I also don't trust it, but it's not burning with flame like these ones are. Rings of spectral light. I'll read that once I'm out of here. Anything up here? Up and over. Up and over. Okay. Rings of spectral light creates rings of spectral light that fire in unison. Leave me alone, birdies. Sorcery practiced by the Keeper of the Spirit Graves, where all death ultimately drifts. The rings of light have the same qualities as Ghost Flame and deal magic damage while also causing frost buildup, which requires faith. Oh shit. Hey, bud. How are you? Ooh, boy. I just love the critical attack, just putting him in pieces. Oh. I'm not supposed to be here. Yeah. You know, in where I come from, that would be a backstab. Yeah. No item drop. No item drop. God damn, dude. Literally Elden Ring 1.5. They put a whole game in the game as DLC. A lot of birds. I think all of them are alive, but there's a significant amount of them that are. Yes, this is where we just were. So we did like a little wrap around. Gotcha. So we went up there and around. I know where I am. Wrap around. Oh, that was a ball of fire. Just run in this direction, see what happens. Eee, spirit glaive. Sharp blade sculpted into a twisted shape. A glaive that has seen many years of use in the grave site. So similar to the spirit blade, we now have a spirit glaive. Okay. You'd think at a site that is known as like a grave site, you've got to find like catacombs or something, right? Misbegotten owl creatures, our horn scent creatures. Oh yeah, and I see this is where we entered into the... Oh, hello. Hello. Manus golem chillin'. Haven't killed the one in this region yet. That is an area that we have traversed down there. It's cool to see. I was wondering if there was going to be anything tucked away down here. So much ground together. It is it's a stressful exploration game, this one. So much ground to cover. I can summon here, which is interesting. A little bit interesting, a little bit scary. There's a bunch of birdies. Game's like, you can summon here for the birdies? Or is there something else? Oh, there's something else. There's a deathrite bird. Oh my god, okay. Oh, dude. With the sheer amount of other death birds in this place, do I really want to do this? Oh, hang on, it can wipe out its friends, can it? Is it attacking the other birds? Oh, shit. I'd like to say I got lucky. Oh, I almost ran off the edge. I'd like to say I got lucky with all of those blows before. There you go, my luck has run out. Take advantage of like the mismatched level that we're on. Maybe sometimes the low ground is better. I tried to deflect that for some reason. Away from that edge, dude. Very good deathrite bird. I tried. We'll try again. Alright. You will be slain. So now we know what we're getting into there. There will be deathrite bird. You reckon I could do a good job of just punching it in the face? Let's try and use another one of our weapons instead. Let's see. What am I in the mood for? Dragon Hunter's Great Katana does do a lot of damage. It does do a lot. Then when I'm hitting it, it doesn't look like it's doing a lot of damage to its health, I'll tell you that much. Maybe if I had a holy weapon, like if I was using my Sacred Uji, Sacred Cross Naginata, but it's not leveled up a lot. Try some holy damage. Oh, it appears out of thin air? It appears out of thin air. Dude, I realized something. I realized something real bad. This stupid idiot bird throwing missiles at me. I was like, where's that extra attack coming from? I pressed the button. I pressed the button. Let me pick him back up. Get that fucking bird out of here. Squishy, 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 dead. Very good. It ate me. Very good. It ate me. Oh, God. Let me get those. I'll be on my way. See you later. Let's have a look at what's exciting past this little section. Got some dogs. We've entered the area of 40 frames per second. Okay, so that was in that region. Now we can... Oh, we've got our lovely furnace golem up here. Should we take on another furnace golem for the first time in a little while? We'll actually try and get a kill on it this time. Let's go for fire resistance. I forgot what my maximum fire resistance stuff was. I think my Armor of Solitude is pretty good with it. Tree Sentinel gives 17. I can't remember what my highest was. I wish you could kind of sort it by specific resistances. That would be nice. Oh, that's what that is. Alright, so little meteor storm. I take it that the little fire... I take it that the armor surrounding the legs must mean that this thing is not taking damage. Hang on, I saw the leg health, but... I don't think we're doing damage here. I don't think you can defeat this in the way that we defeated other ones. So it might have to be the situation where, like, we read the note about throwing the pot in, and we did try to do that, but maybe that just wasn't the right one to do it on. It looks like while this guy's going crazy with the meteor shower, maybe I can stand up on that cliff over there and craft one and throw it in. As it seems here we can jump up here. So I think that must be how we fight this one. I'm not sure if I have the materials necessary to craft it. Ooh, now I can summon one of the most annoying enemies. That's fun. Alright, that golem is gonna be thinking about us for a while, so I can't even open the crafting menu, sadly. Okay, at some point those fireballs should just stop existing, guys. Come on. Come on. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. The fireball's out. Leave them alone. Considering the reward we got from the first furnace golem that we killed, I would assume that the rewards for killing them would be worth it. Jesus Christ. Cease your hostilities. I hit your legs a little bit. Didn't even do any damage. You can relax now. Turns out this hidden grave as an area sucks. There's nothing here. Look at that. From here. I'm so far away. Okay, so I've only got one more furnace visage left for the furnace pot. I'm not sure if it's the furnace pot that is the only thing needed. Or if you can do the chill ones as well, the ones that are not as explosive. So I'm going to get these pots, and we're going to go up onto the thing and throw it. Lure this bad boy over to the edge, and hopefully we can do this. The only issue is I don't know how much damage this is going to do. I'm not sure how much damage this will do. Sorry, excuse me. So it might not even do much. I can only hope that it would, like, bring it down, and then I can do a staggering attack on it, but it would have to only be just the one. I also need him to come closer, which is pretty hard to do when he's just like, I, from a distance, will just continue to barrage you with flame. Come on, get your butt over here, boy. Yeah, you know, this is a little bit more trouble than it's worth. Oh! Damn it. I had the wrong thing equipped, and I just wasted it. Fuck's sake, dude. This is so much more trouble than it's worth, dude. Oh, it worked. It actually. Oh, the small ones work. Did that bring it? Is that bringing it down or not? Nope. It's just. Oh! I'm out of my flask as well. Holy fuck. Okay, hang on. That's good. The smaller ones work, which means I can. Please let me craft while I'm in combat. Just let me craft while I'm in combat. Let me make that mistake for myself if I wish, right? If crafting a specific item is needed, let me craft it, you bastards. Especially when he's just gonna harass me with fireballs forever. Just kill me, honestly. Just make it happen! I need to get my flasks back anyway. Okay, so the smaller pots do work. You gotta really get it at the appropriate spot. You gotta throw it right in there. It can't be on the outside. So I have to be careful. So I can make 9 of these. It did like a third of the health bar. Let's just make 6. Because we might come up against another one. And these other pots might work too. Considering they're just flame pots. I would assume that all pots would do a varying degree of damage. This one probably does the best amount, considering that furnace visages, I assume, are temporary. Temporary are limited in quality, in quantity. But it does work. It's cool to read that note and understand that you can throw the fire in there and it gives it a tummy ache. So we got this. So we're going to run up, we'll bring it over to the edge and throw the fire in the belly and see what reward we get. Now, I did think that this would be how we killed the one that was closer to the note, but he didn't respond to having shit thrown into the top, so I don't know. Fireball spam is a bit much, bro. It really is. Especially when it's like I'm at the point where I need to throw it in and I'm just... Yep. Oh, yeah. Get a bit closer, will ya? Can I lock onto you? Damn it. Oh, the fucking jump, bro. Okay. Okay, now I gotta run away and craft more because I wasted a couple. Fuck you, asshole. Glovewort, crystal, tear, and a furnace visage. Just the one. There we go. We got a crystal tear. So it seems like the furnace golems may be giving us a crystal tear every time we kill one, a brand new one. So this enhances the attacks of spirits. Won't be doing that. Crystal tear forms slowly over the ages, where the scattered sap of the shadow tree pools deep within the furnace golems, can be mixed in the flask of wondrous physic, and increases the attack power of spirits. Lovely. Well, that's good to know. So you throw a pot in, and it's like, ow, I'm vulnerable, and then you throw another pot in, boom. Very good. Furnace golem conquered. The deflecting hard tier is awesome. I can only hope that there would be some other cool, useful ones in the other golems. Yeah, easily gets you a little bit tilted there when all you're doing is running away from homing flame balls. Alright. I wonder how we get over there. In terms of this area, we just got to go here now. So we came in from here. We've checked out this area. We've come around here. We've got this. Going out here goes into the Deathbird, and then there's like a little thing here. So that's fun. And then I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave this area after that. I think that there would be a catacombs around here somewhere, so that's kind of what I wanted to look for, considering the area being titled as like a grave. Ooh, hello. Greater Potentate's Cookbook. What can I make, I wonder? You can make hefty rancor pot. God, they're like, hey, remember the Shadow Keep? Want to do it again? This is more Rhino than Hippo this time. Is it gonna be a boss? Oh god, no, it's still the same. It's got that same big ass mouth. I can't remember if the other one had a tail. I was too busy getting ingested by it. Where are you going? Okay. It's just a normal enemy too. Okay. We're just having a... Oh! He lured me into a false sense of security. You know what? You know what I'm going to say? This is the arena in which you fight a boss like this. It's an open area. It's outdoors. I can ride Torrent as well. Like, this makes this enemy type so much more bearable as an idea. This is great. It just works. You don't keep a Rhino Hippo thing indoors, you know? You let that shit out in the wilds. This is seeing one in captivity. Oh, seeing one in captivity versus seeing one in the wild, and the difference is amazing. You see how much happier this one is? And he's almost dead. Whee! Ow! Whee! Gotcha. However, FromSoft said... Oh, cool. Nice. FromSoft said, you see, when we put the Rhino Hippo thing in the wild, you don't die 77,000 times to it, which means not good enough. We have to turn that shit into a golden hedgehog and put it in a box and make you fight in that box. Alright, I'm getting out of here. I'm leaving. I'm fucking leaving. So I'm out. From here, we are going to eventually figure out how to get over here. I am assuming that there will be a waypoint. I think that there will be a teleporting waypoint, if you will, similar to how there was the up here. There was a little teleport and it took us to this section up here ever so briefly to fight an enemy. That's probably how that'll work. It's hard to just pick a direction sometimes when there's just so much choice, because we can actually go back to the Elak River and we can go... Oh no, we couldn't go to this, could we? Because that waterfall was actually much bigger than I thought. How the fuck do I get there? This map's killing me, dude, honestly. I think the sense of exploration from the main game to Elden Ring to the DLC is very different based on just this map alone. There's a lot of, how do I get there? And a lot of not very easily connected pathways. That almost trying to decipher the map is actually doing me a disservice than if I just ignored it, but... The world map is also so huge that I need it. Let's try and get somewhere that we can actually get to, you know? We do know that we can get here from the Bonnie village, from what I can see here. There's a whole pathway, and I do think we've been able to get down here. I'm not sure. We've got to figure out how to get down here to this place. There's a whole section of the Shadow Keep we have yet been to. We haven't gone this way. There's definitely still more to the Shadow Keep in general that we haven't even seen. There's all of this. There's all of this. Not to mention all of this. So we'll definitely be here for a while, yeah. I'm going to head back to the Bonnie village. to give a little bit of context, usually when I record my episodes, for consistency's sake, I usually like to try and stick in an area or a region for an episode and push as far as I can into that space. Something that I don't really enjoy doing when I'm recording an episode is jumping around between a whole bunch of locations and seeing what works, because it feels really messy, and that like makes me feel weird about recording. I'm just like, ugh, I don't even have an idea of what I'm doing. It makes me feel very lost and overwhelmed, especially while trying to record content as well. So it's a weird thing, but I feel like with Shadow of the Erdtree, I almost have to, because you can push a certain distance in one direction but then hit a wall and need to go elsewhere. So there'll probably be a little bit more of me going in particular directions to see what works, I guess. I don't know. We'll go through the Sad Boy Village. Go through the Sad Boy Village, and we'll push past to where we've gotten before. So last time we were in this area, I'll give us a recap. We did not push over this section over this bridge, so this is as far as we went, because we ended up going in the other direction and obtaining some other items in dungeons and stuff. So yeah, that's as far as we got, and then we're like, let's go this way, and that's when we found the Bonnie Jail and all of that kind of stuff. So this is unfamiliar territory that we've been able to access, but just haven't pushed into. Check out this shack here. Hello? For pity's sake, your place is in the jar. Nigh sainthood itself awaits you within. For shamans like you, this is your lot. Life you were accorded for this alone. Get in the bloomin' pot, mate. Get in the pot. We're in the whipping hut with a tooth whip? Jesus, how do they think of this? Whip bestrewed with rotting, misshapen teeth, filthy and seething with disease. The teeth are embedded in the whip and dose the victim with deadly poison upon each strike. As the wounds ripen, they grow inflamed and ooze pus. The flesh of shamans was said to meld harmoniously with others. And then they would shove them in a pot. A painful strike, a chastening whip strike honed to maximize pain, temporarily reduces the rate at which stamina recovers. Thus, does the pain encourage obedience. Jesus. Tooth whip with poison. Horrible things have happened to you. No, thank you. I'll keep my other whips, thank you very much. Yeah, I do hope that a slightly more erratic exploration is not only justified, but understandable in this DLC, because I've seen definitively a very, very shared experience and opinion on Shadow of the Erdtree, in that the map is crazy. And all of the winding pathways and map markers and everything, like it's so uniquely presented, and I don't think that's a bad thing at all. I just think it's very confusing and overwhelming, and it makes it even more challenging for recorded Let's Plays than if I was just playing it in my own time, because I put a sense of like pressure and responsibility on myself to create some entertaining and well put together episodes to the best of my ability. You know, it doesn't always happen, sadly. That's part of the gig. When you upload, I literally have a couple thousand videos on the channel. Not every single one is going to be the most perfect thing ever. When you're a multifaceted human being, sometimes you miss things on days that you don't miss things. It's just all part of the routine. But yeah, it makes exploration in this game very, very different compared to the base game and previous From Software titles too, for sure. Having fun though, like genuinely having fun. I think some of these areas that we've been exposed to, some of these environments we've been able to traverse is just amazing. So just a little more understanding about how overwhelming this is would be appreciated for sure. So this is Bridge Leading to the Village. What a great name for a grace point. So it looks like from here we'll be pushing up through a forest. There's a structure there. And then whatever this place is, looks like a giant greenhouse. Like all of that glass. All of that glass with water gives me greenhouse vibes. Let's see how accurately it's portrayed on the map. Oh, God. Alright, sure. The wolves! The wolves! More wolves, gotcha. Oh God, okay, sure. We've been met with another one. Another one here! I just spent a whole bunch of time on your friend. This looks like another one that you throw shit in based on its legs. So there you go. And it looks like this is our throwing platform. So here you go. Unfortunately, do I have any? Yeah, okay. There's some that I prepared earlier. I can try this again with others if I can survive. I love that jump. It's so funny for them to do that. Dude, come on. Stay still. Did that work or not? Yeah, fuck you. Get out of here. Cerulean sapping cracked here. Okay, well now that when you know the specific moment that it works, that was much easier than the last one. Grants attacks FP restoring effect. Okay. Temporarily restores FP upon landing attacks. Very good. Not going to use it. A little churchy chapel up here, okay. Let's craft some... Can't craft any more of these bad boys, so we might just be up to these smaller ones, which I think still do the trick, just not as much. I'm gonna have to find some red flesh mushrooms. I wonder how much damage the hefty furnace pot does if that, like... Should you throw a smaller one in and then throw the furnace pot in? Maybe we'll try that, because I can't tell if the damage comes from the first bomb or the second one. I think it's the second one. The first one stuns it, the second one does the job. Let's have a look at this chapel. Or tower, whatever they're called. You gonna let me get up from here? Probably not. Classic. That thing that you want to get to, but then the game is like, no, actually, you're not allowed. We don't want you to get here. We don't want you to. Get out. We build our shit hard to get to. The architects of the lands between and the Shadow Realm, they're on some shit, I'll tell you that much. There we go, I think here's our pathway up. Touch grace. This is the Church District High Road, okay. Let us go pay our respects at the church. Rabath's Rise. Oh yeah, right. They're called a rise, aren't they? Lint Slab Firefly. Probably the last thing that I'll say in terms of my exploration and going through this game, just to address some specific things that have been mentioned about it quite a bit, is I'm exploring this game the same as I would in any other From Software game. There's nothing different in my approach in terms of exploration, because there are things that I always miss in every single game, and I think a lot of people need to sort of have the perspective of this DLC is built differently than any other From Software experience before it, which means, of course, it's going to be different, you know? I'm having the same approach, but it is still easier to miss things, especially in a game like this where things are intentionally very, very obscure, hard to find, hard to read. So please do keep that in mind, because I get a lot of, like, he's changed, he's not exploring like he used to, and I'm like, I'm exploring exactly how I used to. Unfortunately, this game is just, there's a lot to find and discover, and I'm doing it blind, so that makes it even harder. There's a few areas in this game where I'm even considering or thinking about trying to look up or get my mods to give me a push in the right direction, and I haven't done that yet, but I'm looking at the map and I'm like, this might be one of those times where I need a little bit of just a nudge of how the hell do we do this. So just be kind, please. I'm having a great time and enjoying the exploration of this game, and I'd like to enjoy it with you all. Nice. Oh, it's one of these. There you go. But where is that? Where is that? Is that outside? Very good. Cheeky little invisible wall there. So instead of the contraption that does not move, we'll be looking for a way up. Spirit. Oh god, okay, wow. Wait a second. I was supposed to aim myself a little better there. Hold on. Whoop. There we go. I've never really had to aim myself on one of those before. There you go. Contraption will now move. There you go. Oh, I don't know about this team. I don't know about this. I do get really sure. I'm like, this is finally my time. It's going to be a teleporting chest. A type of jar cannon used to fire great bolts, a masterwork of spell machinist Rabath. The power of the glintstones that encircle the barrel imbues bolts with magic damage and guides shots towards their targets. indeed. And the gravebird ashes that we did pick up is the spirit of an old golem and spirit gravekeeper who flies with stone wings and spouts ghost flame. According to legend, the gravebirds were crafted to be kindred to the deathbirds. Oh, you think? I had no idea! Now, is there anything else that we can do here? That's the tower that we were just in before. Let's just jump up and see. Yeah, I think that was it. Because that's the tower we were in, that's the balcony. And then we got the contraption in this tower. That can now be operated. Okay, we got a cool cannon. Cool cannon! So I guess this is a church. This is a church. Not a greenhouse at all. Oh, it looks like... Yeah, it looks hell like a church in real life. No, on the map, I'm like, this looks like something else. We've seen this before as well. There should be an item in here, right? Another larval tier. If you've gotten to this point in the game and you want to respec once more, there you go. Oh, we got those enemies. Interesting. Okay. What is this place called? That's so cool. Looks amazing. Chased by the ventriloquist monsters. Yeah, not a greenhouse, but it is a greenhouse. Look at those vines. Has this place got a name? Okay. Is it a dungeon then? We're not allowed to be on turret. I'm surprised it hasn't given me a name yet. Just taking a look outside first. Greater Potentate's Cookbook number 4. Okay, they're holding things. Oh, it's one of those. We get a, we get some stars from these, don't we? From the base game. Astral something. Starlight shards. Yep. That's consistent. And hefty magic pot. Hefty magic pot. From the cookbook. There's a lot of wolves in this area. I should put on my Blythe gear. And then they'll see me and go, that guy's chill. What is this? Damn, bro. What happened to you? Why is this just in the middle of the... Ooh, examine remains. Oh, cool. Wait a minute. Remembrance duplication. Oh, cool. Okay. Select remembrance to duplicate. So these ones that I've previously cached in, you can get them again, whether you've consumed them for runes or not. Damn, that makes me want to go and cash in those remembrances that we're just sitting on at the moment. Oh, we haven't... I don't think we've actually checked the Impaler's one yet, as well as Putrescence, of course. We're going to have to go and check those. Duplication. If you want to get another version of something. How does this... what does this cost again? Just duplicate. Can I just do this for free? I genuinely cannot remember the process of this. What I would like to do is, now that we know that this is here, I'm going to go into this church and touch grace, and then we're going to go back to the round table hold. Cathedral of Manus, Metyr. Okay. Oh, there's someone on the throne. Oh. Sorry, excuse me, I've entered the wrong way. Can I open this? Brother, please. Sorry, this is a little awkward. I'll be back. I've got stuff to do. I'll talk to you in a second. I entered through the side door. Guess that door only opens from the front for dramatic effect. So we'll head in here and go to the grace point. Check out these remembrances. Quick guys, someone say Bloodborne. Alright, let's touch this. Have a bit of a sit down. A bit of a fast travel. Take ourselves over here. Yeah, before I saw the duplication thing, I was like, oh, it's another place that we can check out the remembrances to cash in for stuff, but no. Alright. So if we go here, receive power. So, with putrescence, you can get the Putrescence Cleaver. Weapon wielded by the Putrescent Knight, a great cleaver of hardened putrescence affixed to an arc fashioned from human bones. Gains power from the wielder's arcane attribute. Spinning Guillotine. Hold the putrid blade at both ends and arch body backwards to deliver a powerful overhead chop. Repeated inputs deliver follow-up attacks for as long as stamina allows. Strong attack performs a leap followed by a spinning attack, and the Vortex of Putrescence. Launches a whirl of putrescent jets that bathe the surroundings of all they touch in ghost flame. In an age long past, death was burned by ghost flame. Even the remains of tainted flesh were given equal treatment in death. We can wield that because we've got enough arcane, and it's a frost build-up, so let's cash that in. Mesmer has the Spear of the Impaler, which needs 18 faith, and Mesmer's Orb. Weapon of Mesmer the Impaler, a great spear with a warped blade in the shape of undulating flame. Remade by the forging arts of the Realm of Shadow, this weapon can be thrown by executing a strong attack, dashing strong attack, or mounted strong attack. Charge the attack to produce flame on impact, and Mesmer's Assault is a fierce succession of attacks using a flame-coated spear tip. Repeated inputs allow up to 2 follow-up attacks. The final move thrusts the spear into the ground, causing countless spears to form in the surrounding area. Nice. And Mesmer's Orb. Summon Mesmer's Flame to form a giant floating orb. It soars towards a foe, crashing into the earth and explodes after a brief delay. Mesmer despised his own fire. Time and time again he hoped to rid himself of it, but ever did it burn. Wow. 60 faith for that bad boy. Well, we're not able to wield any of those. Maybe we'll do some faith at some point. But let's just cash that in and get the spear. This we also need faith. But we're not getting 72 intelligence anytime soon, so I'll just cash that in too. The Sacred Relic Sword we've never used also needs faith. Would you believe it? Axe of Godfrey, 42 strength. I cannot wield, I think? No, I can't wield that because I misunderstood. Strength does not double, it's 1.5 when I two-hand it, so it'll go up to like 37-ish or something. So can't do that. 20 faith needed for the Black Blade, can't do that. 21 faith needed for that, can't do that. Let's just get the bloody blades, let's get them out of here and sit them in my inventory. Oh, this also costs 20,000. Why you gotta do me like this? Why you gotta do me like this? Maybe I should get a hammer for a change instead of a thing. Gold Breaker. Leap up high and while suspended in midair, imbue the rune shard with light before smashing it down hard onto the ground. The heroic Radigan's signature attack. And imbue the sword with a bygone golden glory. Fire at foes. A wide golden wave fans out outwards, sweeping through all enemies caught in its path. This is just such a cool looking sword though. Brought from the remains of a god who should have lived a life eternal. Alright, let me get that. I can just cash that in, and I can duplicate my stuff. We can get Mesmer's armor and Mesmer's helm here, which is very good. I would like that, please. I don't know how good that armor is going to look, but let's grab it. Row Knight gauntlets, yeah. Mesmer's gauntlets, the Briar gauntlets. Equipment, baby, look at that. That helmet is probably what we're going to use the most. And we shall cash in one more. So I'll get Mesmer's other stuff. Mesmer's gauntlets and Mesmer's greaves. How does it look? It is a cool ass helmet, I'll give you that much. Love them snakes. I got some beautiful hair. Don't know how I feel about the armor itself. I'm not built like Mesmer. Those gauntlets, too tiny. One of them anyway. Oh, it's like the Cortosis gauntlet from the Acolyte. Oh, that's Royal Duelist. There you go. Look at my pants. I'm like one of them Spartan warriors with my legs out exposed and my jocks. Yeah, not really doing it for me, Chief. I'll tell you that much. I don't really suit that. Not really suit that, you know? Not really my vibe. But we can make it work. We can make it work. Yeah, Mesmer's robe is not going to work. I can go for the Flame Knight armor set and alter it to take the cloak off. That'd work. Look at that. Moog's armor with Mesmer's helmet. Actually looks pretty sick. Actually looks pretty sick. Just mix him up with all of the other armor pieces and see how he fits in. So the Fire Knight armor altered without the cape looks not too bad. Anyway, I'll fuck around with this in a bit, but let's go back now and see. Okay, now we can proceed in here. Open the door the way it was intended. Hey, I'm back. Got a new hat. Wearing it. It's cool. What do you think? Astral Clock Tower vibes, right? Lady Maria's sitting in a chair. Hey.
Well, we don't often receive visitors. I am Ymir. Welcome to Manus Metyr. It is a pleasure to have you. In lands so forsaken as these, chance encounters are precious indeed. Seeing that we have convened here on this day, allow me to mark the occasion with a modest offering.
Ooh, Manus Metyr. Ymir. It's gonna turn into a giant. It's gonna be like my best friend Yorm. Or Yorm and Ymir. I got confused for a second because I thought that Yorm's name was Ymir and then I just remembered, so I don't know why that came into my head. Hole-laden necklace, huh? And a ruins map. Map to old ruins received. Okay. A simple old faded map. Dirty. acquired from Count Emir, High Priest, indicates the location of a hallowed ruin. I only wish to be of service. The hallowed ruin. Well, you know what? From what I can see here... It's... this... on the map. It's this section, and it's about this place. This area. So it might be what I was talking about, where I was like, it feels like there would be like a graves, you know, some catacombs here. Am I not seeing an X marks the spot, though? Or is it the marking? The way that it's marked on the map, is it going to be underneath the dragon? Use at a hallowed ruin. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Hallowed ruin. And use it at the hallowed ruin. A pale blue necklace made from a thin, elongated stone hollowed out from the inside. Use at a hallowed ruin to sound a hanging bell. It was a teaching of Count Emir. The fate of the one who sounds the hanging bell will be guided by the stars. Jesus, okay.
The map I gave you charts the site of a hallowed ruin. It is said that after sounding the hanging bell there, one's fate will be guided by the stars. I only wish to be of service, to help those who fight for their purpose. I'm not mistaken, am I? I can see it in your eyes. You are a fighter, are you not?
Is the hallowed ruin the dragon itself in that spot, or is it specifically referring to this area being the hallowed ruin? Because I haven't been able to get down here yet.
Is something the matter? I've given you a map to the hallowed ruin. Oh, I suppose you expect a lesson of me, do you? I know the feeling. Those with purpose are nothing if not ravenous. For power. For truth.
Ooh, study sorcery. Glintstone stuff. Miriam's vanishing. Conceal yourself in a glintstone haze. Is that new? Because these aren't new. But what about this one? Sorcery of a preceptor who served the Carian royal family. Used to conceal oneself in a glintstone haze, reappearing after a few seconds have passed. Curator of the study hall was such a master of this sorcery that it now bears her name. Yeah, Miriam was in that big-ass tower, I think, I remember. That we turned upside down.
I, too, am a glintstone sorcerer. We study the stars and examine the life therein. Are you familiar with our findings? Long ago, we began as stardust, born of a great rupture far across the skies. We, too, are children of the greater will. Is that not divine? Is that not sublime? And yet, none can fathom its implications. Its utter brilliance.
It's utter brilliance. Okay, thank you.
Oh, yes. Do mind your feet around the church. You wouldn't want to hurt the little boy.
Excuse? The little boy, okay? What? Alright. Well, let's take a look around. Mind our step, however. We'll go check out the coffin for the remembrance duplication. What else can we see around this place? So we can step out there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yo. Look at that blade, though. We got matching armor sets. I got that in my inventory, but that blade, you selling it?
I've no interest in small talk. My only concerns are the concerns of Count Emir, and you are not among them.
Damn, lady.
Only, there is one thing I will say. Count Emir's kindness is a gift. Should you cross him,
You will sorely regret it.
Okay. Okay. Bestowed upon those born deep underground, ordaining them as sword hands of night. So this is a sword hand of night.
Begone. There is nothing more to say.
I want that sword. Want that sword. Blend in with the environment. That was scary. Oh god. Okay. I have absorbed a chair. Let's like only run into that person because I'm just like running around. Like, where am I? What's in the back? Nothing. Alright, I guess we'll leave. Mind our footsteps on the outside. Do not cross Count Emir, apparently. Well, I might be looking around for a person. So I'll need to watch my step. So I guess we'll look around the place. I thought this was going to be a full dungeon. Turns out it's a place where you just hang out with a guy. Oh! Okay, so confirmed it's only one. And that's alright. I don't really have any desperation to duplicate any singular remembrance, honestly. Obviously, it allows you to get the spell instead of the weapon, something like that. There you go. There's the... We'll just get another one of Mesmer. Why not? It's not really like I was going to use it anyway. I would assume with what he said, with like minding your feet, it could be something in the graveyard. And there's also no enemies in here, so I'm just gonna see like a tiny boy hidden behind a grave, but I'm supposed to be minding my footing, so I see no boy. A lot of flowers. Oh. I can examine, but I see no boy. Yuri, beloved child, taken for his time. Ah, okay. That's what he's talking about. So the grave is like pointed out because of the flowers that are growing there. Okay. I see. Hello? What about the boy outside?
Is something the matter? Here to squeeze another lesson out of me?
I can ask about the knight in the black armor instead.
Ah, you met Julan.
Julan.
Well, I hope that she behaved at least. The poor girl has overcome grave misfortune. Her tongue can be sharp at the best of times, but don't think that makes her a bad person. It's no surprise her little sister, too, has a heart of gold.
There's a little sister of Julan. Is the grave misfortune the boy?
Begone. There is nothing more to say.
Okay, never mind. Interesting. Okay. Let me... So, use at Hallowed Ruin to... So I guess when you're in a Hallowed Ruin, you're allowed to use it. Like, it'll be similar to how there's an icon for spirit ashes when they can be summoned. That's when you can ring the bell. Only use it at a hallowed ruin. Okay. I guess we try and figure out how to get to the hallowed ruin, and it does seem like the best bet would be from the coast, but I'm not sure how much of this area here is traversable to get here. Well, let's try. We'll go back to the Cerulean coast and we'll see if we can get to these ruins. Because Count Emir was like, hello. You see what I mean? How weird the exploration in this game is, because we're on the Cerulean coast, I'm exploring it, and then I'm like, alright guys, we're going to leave. I'll go up here. And then we get to the cathedral, and then Emir is like, hey, go back down here. You know? It's like, goddamn. This game is all over the place in terms of where we're adventuring to. And again, not in a bad way, just in like a very confusing way. Let's just stick to the side here. And maybe we'll see if there's a way through. Either through the underground or otherwise. Try and avoid the ghost flame. Dragon. Can we read this? No. It was glowing at me. Oh, there's a cross here. So we can hit up this cross, and I guess maybe this is how we get over there. Nice. So we went down that way, and we did not go here. What a lovely grace point. Ooh, and they've got more of these lilies too. A shadow tree fragment. Carved words coalesce. I abandon here my doubt and vacillation. Okay. You do that. We can now upgrade our shadow tree stuff. We've got 3 fragments. Shadow tree blessing. Cool. Cerulean Coast cross. Yeah. Defensive energy balls. Oh. Well, I'm not where I want to be. St. Trina Disciples Cookbook #1 for an eternal sleep pot. I say I'm not where I want to be, but, you know, this could actually lead to where we want to go. Who knows? Oh, God. Wait a second. No! The hand enemy has returned. How do I get down onto that beach? Go down there? Ooh, maybe the beach can get us here. Look at that. The beach could be the answer to get through, but how do we get down to the beach? Here? There you go. This might be where we want to be. Oh yeah, okay. We'll just avoid the avoid the giant hand. Right. Nope. So from going to the cross, then we get to go down here. We made it to the beach. We might be able to get to the ruins from here. There you go. To progress, we had to just run around a little bit. Oh, we got these grave crickets, which are needed for some crafting materials. Pick those up. Hello, hands. Unfortunately, not very happy to see you. I'm going to go this way first. Oh, there was actually a whole other way to get here as well. Down here. Ha! Fuck's sake. From that map marker, you can ride up here and then go through to the beach. And I'm being targeted by enemies, so I can't activate the map. I wish the game would just let you open the map. I'd say if I can open the menu and inventory and do a bunch of stuff, they should allow me to also open the map. I'm gonna die. I was almost convinced. Interesting. So that little... right there, that little alleyway on the map. I'm good. I fought your kind before. Today I say no more. Oh, yeah, leave me alone. Think I'm gonna fall for that? I'm gonna fall for the nails poking out of the sand. Rookie. Looks like we found our way into the Finger Ruins. The ruined Fingerland. Hallowed ruins of fingers. There was another one. Wow. That's crazy. That one was much more blended in. Actually really surprised. I just missed that one. Okay, so there will be hands hidden in the grass. The one on the beach was just a distraction. How about that? Still didn't get me though. They got plenty of them just hanging out in the beach. Seeing what's around. So I'll be able to ring this hollowed thing here. Some grace. Finger ruins of Rhea. Okay. Ooh. So we got to see this from up on high when we were up in the jagged peak. Then we could zoom in on it and see that, yes, they are indeed fingers. How crazy. What are they cooking here? Let us take a rest and find out. So I guess there might be like a prompt for us to just interact. Of course the hand enemies are hanging out near the finger ruins. God damn. Like finally a place where we can feel seen. Giant finger ruins. So I suppose we want to go... Oh, what is the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What is that? What that? I don't like it. So I suppose I want to go all the way to the middle to ring this thing. Is this another one? Holy shit, they've got a few of them. I can duplicate Mesmer again. How interesting. Honestly, I may as well do it while I'm here. I'm gonna get Remembrance of the... Oh. I don't remember what each one is, you know? That's the tough part. I think Dancing Lion I just cashed in for runes. So this time I'm just going to grab it and I might get its material. Because, again, I don't really care too hard about the remembrances. Once I've gotten the weapons or materials that I'm looking for. Okay, so there's a few of those coffins. Having a scout, we've got a couple of those worm things. A lot of fingers. A lot of them worm things. Something in the middle there with some smaller fingers. Is it going to be a boss fight? Finger Guardians. Let's check out the middle. I guess this is a very large area down here too. Those finger ruins do take up quite a lot of space. Looks like we can go through there to maybe look over here. See an opening. No, thank you. Just going to move on past you, thanks. I'm just browsing. I'm just seeing what's around here. More hands. there's a shack here. Oh, Jesus Christ. I saw that way too late. My God. See, take a note out of the ones that are hiding in the grass. That's much harder to see. I just saw that one there, but like in the beach, so obvious. In the grass, they blend in so well. There you go. That's effective. Woo! The Finger Weaver's Hovel. Okay. Damn, so you see this? We're underground. This silly little Elden Ring map where it's like, this tricks you. We're underneath all of this. Aha! My theory is proven true. The Finger Creepers hail from these ruins. So now I must sound this one hanging bell, and sweetly cradled shall I come to be at the bosom of the exalted mother. Ooh, okay. Oh, mother? Again? Another mother mention? I got that emote. I thought it would be for something else. Glinting nail. A record of crafting techniques left by a determined student of the Finger Ruins. His brush with the sublime all but shattered his mind, though he was left capable enough to leave these few precious words. Okay. Finger Weaver. Ah, bear. Ah, bear. Well, we do have that hallowed bell for the hallowed ruins, so we shall be indeed ringing it as per Emir's instruction. And I guess we'll go back to him. See you later, everybody. I've got a bell to ring. I guess we'll go to the center. Back to the Finger Ruins of Rhea. Ominous silhouette in the fog here. Look at that. That's so cool. Being able to summon here, I'm a bit concerned. What am I going to fight? A giant finger as a boss? One of these fingers is alive. And you have to fight it like a dune worm. Hey! Hello. You mind? Busy. Okay, so anyway. Okay, you gotta cease and desist. Okay. Oh, now I get to see what that is. Yes. Yes. Tasty. So anyway, leave me alone. Gotta get out of range from the ones that are further away. Okay. Well, this looks like a place that I would ring a ding-a-ling that bell. Sound hanging bell, there you go. Okay, so it's an examine prompt. Take a look around first. I'm scared. I can summon here, so if I'm going to be cradled into a bosom, that could be an enemy. Does this go... Look at this. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to disturb you. I'm just taking a look around your lovely ruins. ring this bell and get the hell out of here once I'm done. Let's see what happens. Oh, Crimson Seed Talisman +1. Okay. A crimson-colored talisman patterned after an Erdtree seed. We have a normal one, and then we have a +1 to greatly boost HP restoration from our flask. That's not bad, because considering how much we heal, being able to heal more would be very nice. I'm actually surprised that a +1 is the DLC. The Erdtree seed of this talisman was presumed to be an object of myth. This age-old artifact also depicts the two fingers, perhaps harking back to the birth of the Erdtree. Ah yes, so it's added the fingers to it. Lovely. I kind of want that. Kind of want that. How much does it go by? We'll have to find out. So the finger runes of Aria, there is the grace point there. Very interesting. Let's go back now to the Cathedral of Manus Metyr, and I guess we'll speak to him. I'll be like, I did it! That map that you gave me to the hollowed place, I followed that every step of the way, for sure.
You poor thing. Another bad dream, Yuri. Put that rotten thing out of your mind. That tangled mess can't hurt you.
Ymir has not come to terms with his son's death? Question mark, if he is a son?
Be gone. There is nothing more.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, no. No. No! He's a baby hand. Oh, God, no. Why must you do this to me? He hath become hand of baby. That's terrible.
Oh, there you are. The exalted timbre of the bell has reached these ears of mine. Gracious, the starry sky is wondrous tonight indeed. Only your fate shines brighter. Now, these are for you.
Oh, okay. A second one, and beloved Stardust.
Think nothing of it. I have made my decision to be of help. May the gleaming stars guide you evermore.
Ask about the nature of the world.
I fear that you have borne witness to the whole of it. The conceits, the hypocrisy of the world built upon the Erdtree. The follies of men. Their bitter suffering. Is there no hope for redemption? The answer, sadly, is clear. There never was any hope. They were each of them defective. Unhinged from the start. Marika herself. And the fingers that guided her. And this is what troubles me. No matter our efforts, if the roots are rotten, then we have little recourse.
The rolled R's are very satisfying. Ask about Mikola.
Ever young Mikola saw things for what they were. He knew that his bloodline was tainted, his roots mired in madness. A tragedy if ever there was one. That he would feel compelled to renounce everything when the blame lay squarely with the mother.
The blame lies squarely with the mother.
May the gleaming stars guide you evermore.
Shortens casting speed for sorcery and incantations by the utmost, but increases damage taken. A talisman depicting a wizened hand gently gripping a glintstone. Shortens casting speed. Count Emir was known for his recitations. One need only envision the romance of the stars above with adoration for stardust in one's heart to become a great sorcerer. Do so, and you will know love. That pinky finger is a furled finger too. I guess what's interesting is I was thinking that these maps would be more like, here's the pathway on how you can reach the place, you know? But it's more so showing you, like, I can see this. It's right there, bro. It's more so, I guess if you haven't found the map marker, because it's clear that from Shadowkeep you've got to find your way out here to then go this way. So these are the second ruins. I wonder if there's more ruins in this section, because there's still more map that we haven't discovered yet. Finger ruins here, here, maybe there's another one over here. Who knows?
Oh, hello. Is something the matter?
Yes. What's going on with the hand?
May the gleaming...
Alright. Well, I guess we'll find out eventually when we ring the bell at the other spot. But for now, this will be where we bring this episode of Elden Ring to a close. Thank you so much for joining me today for some more lovely exploration and confusion as we figure out our way through this game with yet another NPC and a new quest line to uncover. Where will we head next time? Will we go through the Shadowkeep and try and find our way across here with Emir's questline? Could be a good idea. It's something for us to kind of latch onto in terms of progression. We shall just have to see what happens. But thank you so very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time.